Monday of the 25th week in Ordinary Time.
A reading from the book of Ezra. In the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, in order to fulfill the word of the Lord spoken by Jeremiah, the Lord inspired King Cyrus of Persia to issue this proclamation throughout his kingdom, both by word of mouth and in writing. Thus says Cyrus, king of Persia: all the kingdoms of the earth, the Lord, the God of heaven, has given to me, and he has also charged me to build him a house in Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Therefore, whoever among you belongs to any part of his people, let him go up, and may his God be with him. Let everyone who has survived, in whatever place he may have dwelt, be assisted by the people of that place, with silver, gold, goods, and cattle, together with free will offerings for the house of God in Jerusalem. Then the family heads of Judah and Benjamin, and the priests and Levites, everyone, that is, whom God had inspired to do so, prepared to go up to build the house of the Lord in Jerusalem. All their neighbors gave them help in every way, with silver, gold, goods, and cattle, and with many precious gifts, besides all their free will offerings. The word of the Lord.
The responsorial psalm. The response is, "The Lord has done marvels for us." When the Lord brought back the captives of Zion, we were like men dreaming. Then our mouth was filled with laughter, and our tongue with rejoicing. The Lord has done marvels for us. Then they said among the nations, "The Lord has done great things for them. The Lord has done great things for us. We are glad indeed." The Lord has done marvels for us. Restore our fortunes, O Lord, like the torrents in the southern desert. Those that sow in tears shall reap rejoicing. The Lord has done marvels for us. Although they go forth weeping, carrying the seed to be sown, they shall come back rejoicing, carrying their sheaves. The Lord has done marvels for us.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Jesus said to the crowd, "No one who lights a lamp conceals it with a vessel or puts it under a bed. Rather, he places it on a lampstand, so that those who enter may see the light. For there is nothing hidden that will not become visible, and nothing secret that will not become known and come to light. Take care then how you hear. To anyone who has, more will be given, and from the one who has not, even what he seems to have will be taken away." The Gospel of the Lord.
The first reading comes from Ezra 1:1-6. This speaks about the edict of Cyrus the king of Persia, who had conquered Babylon. Remember, the Babylonians had exiled the Jewish population in 597 and 587 BC. They had brought them into Babylon, and even though they weren't exactly slaves, they were forced to live outside of the Promised Land. Now Cyrus has conquered Babylon, a rather rapid conquest, and in 539 BC, he issues an edict that any captive population that's found in Babylon can go back home. And in fact, he even offers special exemptions from taxes so that they can rebuild their homes, they can rebuild their temples. And so a large number of the Judah and Benjaminites and the priests and Levites go back to Jerusalem. Now, not all of them go back. In fact, there's still a significant Jewish population living in Iraq, Iran, until recent days. But those who did go back found the land devastated. It was very difficult for them in those very first years. Now, why is it that they just mention the names of the family heads of Judah and Benjamin? Because remember, these are the people from the southern kingdom who were exiled. The 10 tribes in the north that were exiled in 722 BC were dispersed among the Assyrians, and they never regrouped as tribes. It is very possible, however, that some of them interacted with the later Judean exiles and were assimilated into that group. The Gospel is from Luke 8, 16 to 18. If you have a lamp, put it on a lampstand. If you're going to do good things, let everybody see it. Don't let your witness be hidden. Be willing to give good example to others. Those who have will receive more. It almost sounds like Jesus is saying the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. But remember, he's talking about spiritual gifts. He's talking about responses of faith. Therefore, if you have faith, that faith will grow. But if you refuse to have faith or you refuse to use your gifts, then you'll lose what you have been given. We have that common saying today, use it or lose it. And that's more or less what Jesus seems to be saying. And may God bless us.